Hey everyone, it's Sandy, and I have two layouts to show you. One is a process video, and then I have a layout to share at the very end. I'm going to use a piece of Whisper White cardstock from Stampin' Up! And my April Clique kit for this, which features the Pink Fresh Studio collection. So what I'm doing is I have 3 scrap pieces of paper that I've already made layouts out with, and what I'm doing right now is I'm just cutting a strip from each of these pieces that I've already cut from before, and I'm not really measuring or anything. I just know I want 3 strips of paper, different patterns, so I can go ahead and start making my layout. So what I'm going to do with these 3 is I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to get that Whisper White cardstock, and I'm going to place them right there, just vertically down, a little bit more towards not the middle, but towards the left hand side. So I'm going to go ahead and just glue those down using my that little, what is it called? I think it's a Tombow tape runner. It's called a stamp runner. It's from Tombow. Anyways, I'm just using that to put it down. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to lift up the edges. I like how people do that. I see people do it in their videos all the time, how they raise up their layers, you know, like bend them a little right there. See how you bend them and you just kind of give them a little bit of texture, just kind of fluffing them up some. Now I'm going to use that picture of me and the Richard and the kids, and I have right there some gel medium. That gel medium right there I just showed you and I'm using right now, it's from Faber-Castell, and I bought it at Michael's. There in the craft section they had 3 or 4 different kinds, little small bottles, and I've had that one. Well, in the kit we got these itty bitty sequins, for lack of a better term. I don't know what they're called, but they're these like little micro sequins. They're so tiny, and it's kind of like they stick to the static in that little jar. And I wasn't sure how I was going to use them. Like, I thought it would be fun to use a shaker page or like do some kind of shaker element. But then I was talking to Lisa, and I told her I'm going to use that gel medium and I'm going to try and see if it sticks really well. And actually it does. So I kind of wanted just to make like a really quick swish of glue, and then, you know, just roll with that. And I just love the way it came out. I really like it. Now at first, when it's still wet, you do get some of it falling off, but I've made it in another layout which I'm going to share at the end, and it sticks really well with that. And you know, after it dries, you could go over top of it with that gel medium if you wanted, again, just to kind of like give it a sealing cover. I'm not going to do that. I feel fine just the way it is. I don't feel like a lot of it's going to drop off, and I'll shake it really well again before I put it in my page protector. So now what I did is I got that wooden piece that came with the kit, and I love this piece, and I've struggled using it because I just want to keep it. I don't know why. It's just so pretty. I don't want to mess with it, but I'm tired of hoarding stuff, just keeping stuff because they're cute and pretty. I want to put them on my pages. So I went ahead and I cut that frame, and I'm adding the enamel heart stickers that came with it. I'm adding 3 of it, and my idea was to kind of tuck it in the top right hand corner of that picture there. And then I want to see what kind of elements that I want to add to it, because when I saw that picture, it's a picture of me and Richard and the girls, Isabel and Gabby, in the back, and we had just got to West Virginia, and he had already been gone for about 4 weeks. The kids hadn't seen him, and we were heading out to the movies and stuff, and I was like, let's take a picture, and we snapped it. And I mean, just, you know, him being gone just makes us miss him. You know what I mean? Like how they say absence makes the heart grow fonder. Well, it does. The kids just had so much fun with him, and I did too. It was, you know, great seeing him for the 2 days that we did, and we enjoyed our time there. And that picture, just, I love it so much. So I knew I wanted my title to say, "So Love My Family." And I used that little banner piece that came in the ephemera pack. And then I had these Teresa Collins, those little gold alphas. So I put "So Love My" right there. And I did family with the alphabet set that came, which is also from Pink Fresh Studio. So the easy thing for me to do was pull out the family and start connecting the letters together to spell out family. That way it was already like one unit or whatever, and it was easier for me to lay it down on the layout like I wanted to, instead of like laying each individual, you know, F-A-M-I, and then having to pull it up and move it. So it was easier for me to connect the word together and then just lay it, because I still could like bend it if I wanted to and make it kind of the shape I wanted. So that was really easy. So now what I'm doing is I'm just finding some more elements to layer. I'm going to go ahead and use that house, and I have a little half a piece of a blue rainbow that I want to go ahead and stick there as well, just to go ahead and use it up. and get that down, because I use the other half on another layout. So I'm going to glue that down just with some glossy accents that I have laying around. I'm going to add a little pink enamel heart to it. And then I believe I'm just going to add, oh, another cluster right there on the left-hand side where that little, right there, where those little micro sequins, whatever those things are called right there. I do add a sticker, a scratch on actually. It says, "What a lovely day," and those scratch on pieces came in the kit as well. I super love this kit from Clique Kits. Well, I knew I loved this collection when I saw it in CHA, and I was so excited that it was, you know, going to be in one of the kits that we received. So really happy to receive it. I've just loved playing with it so much. The funny thing is, these pattern papers are so cute. I just want to cut them up and use them bits and pieces in here. So I really think I'm going to stretch this kit using my own white 12 by 12 paper and just cutting up the rest. So these are just some close-up guys. I love, love, love those colors of those little sequin pieces right there. So stay tuned, and I'm going to share with you my other layout, and I will talk to you soon. Hey guys, okay, so I just finished this layout and I did a process video on it, and I was just going to share it with you really quick, and I'm going to show you one more. I really, really love this. This is so cool. So anyways, I'm just going to show you that. And I did that process video because the other day, I think it was Thursday or Friday, this is a layout that I did where I first tried using this gel medium to stick down this little sequence thing, and they are like really, really good and stuck down. So you really, really do like that. Once this dries, I'll kind of just like make sure there's nothing poking up and run my hands against it, and that's what I did here, and it's pretty well stuck now. Nothing's falling off. So I was going to show you this layout because I don't have a process video for this, but it is another layout that I did with my Clique kit, and that's where I got the idea to do like a paint thing of the gel medium and sprinkle those little sequin thingies on them. So anyways, all I did was I got some of this paper that I used here were scraps, and this one was scraps from here. I cut 2 triangles right here, put them together. I layered this with some of the Webster's Pages vellum, and then these are 2 pictures. They are both the same picture, but what happened was, when I don't think you can probably see it, when I printed that first picture in the back, I used my my selfie, and it was like there was a piece of lint or something on the picture, so when it went through, like I had this big line through my face because the print didn't, the color, I guess it didn't take where the lint was, and then when I wiped that piece of lint off, it was like a big white line right there. So went ahead and printed again, and then I just used them behind each other. Since that one was messed up anyways, I just layered the messed up one beside the next one. So anyways, I used some more of these ephemera pieces from the ephemera pack. I use these enamel hearts. I am getting a lot of miles out of these enamel hearts because I've used them separate. I just now used that little wood piece right there, and I still have a few of these left plus the bigger wood piece, so that's fine. I've really enjoyed using them. So anyways, I wanted to share this layout with you because this is another one that I did, and like I said, I did not do a process video on it, so just wanted to show it to you, add it on to the end of this. I did do some splashes of the India ink on here, and yeah, I really like it. So yeah, that's it. So these are the 2 layouts, and I will be back with some more layouts. So I hope you guys are having a great day, and I will talk to you later. Bye.